What's up, buddy? Perfect timing. Get over here. All right, here we are. Look at this. One and the only Michael. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Happy fundraising day. You were absolutely perfect timing. I was just starting to make my video here and celebrating this awesome industry we're in.
Yeah.
So tell the world who you are. We're just going to do our podcast right now, right?
Okay, just do it right now.
Just right now, here,
so,
impromptu.
It's great to be here. I'm Mike Esposito, chairing the sponsorship committee for Fundraising Day New York here in Times Square, New York City.
Yeah.
So I am the founder of Mike Esposito Fundraising, nonprofit fundraising consulting agency serving small to mid-sized nonprofits, and happy to be here today.
Heck yeah. So Inspire Hearts is super happy to be a sponsor this year. We're sponsoring the workstation, the charging station, and we're trying to put some energy into these fundraisers, as much energy as we put into their fundraising events. So real quick, I know you got to go to work.
Yeah.
So Mike, happiest gala moment. What was your happiest gala moment this past year?
The past year, seeing five-figure in the room gifts. Those are, I feel like, the best.
That is the best. Okay,
Yeah.
So now we got to go to the flip side of that, the cringiest gala moment you saw this year.
Ooh, not following up on a pledge for an in the room.
Okay, okay, that's leaving money on the table, right, Mike?
Yeah. So.
Okay, so now as a fundraising consultant, so now let's say someone does get one of these five-figure gifts in the room. What's the next step? What can a nonprofit do to keep that conversation going?
I would definitely want to set up a meeting with that donor. Make sure you're stewarding that relationship, giving them a big hug.
Yeah.
Showing them that you're appreciative, that you care, and that you want to keep that relationship going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Show them where their money's going, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well,
Thanks.
I'll see you inside.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so good to see you, and we're gonna have
into each other. Right?
We're gonna have a much longer conversation too. Stay tuned. Heart of the Gala podcast. We'll see you inside. All right, buddy. So here we are on Friday. It is fundraising day here in New York City, and it is a beautiful day to be talking about fundraising with fellow fundraisers from all across the United States, coming right here into the center of the world. So I do want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Heart of the Gala podcast with Inspire Hearts Fundraising. My name is Bobby D, and I am a fundraising host. I'm a fundraising event strategist, co-founder of Inspire Hearts, and we are ready to have a good day today. Talking about raising money. Yes, we focus in event philanthropy. That is where our niche is, and that's where we're supposed to be, is right in that event space. As a fundraiser, a MC, auctioneer, been on stage for almost over 20 years now. I can't believe it. Oh my God. But we've been seeing some amazing things happen here in 2025. All over the nation, records being set, participation rates going up huge. It's been amazing to see what has been happening in fundraising there. Now, I know there's a lot of economic uncertainty that's going on, and you can take control of your fundraising, and it can start at your fundraising event. And just like my friend Mike Esposito said, you get those big gifts, you got to follow up, you got to have those conversations, you got to show the impact of the gift, you got to really nurture that relationship so that maybe that five-figure gift can turn into a six-figure gift. I've seen $100 gifts turn into six-figure gifts, and it truly can happen. So friends, let's get going. We're going inside the Marriott Marquis right down here in Times Square, and we're going to go make some friends, and we're going to have a good time, and we are going to talk about fundraising. So let's go. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Inspire Hearts is very, very proud to be look at this, charging station. That's right. You can't live in this day and age without charging. So put your phone here, and we want to thank AFP for, look at that. Awesome. And again, today's all about fundraising. Look at our table. Look at that. All right. Oh my gosh. Look who it is. It's Jason and Matt with Beard and Bowler. You know these guys.
Are we podcasting?
We are podcasting. We're officially here, and we're on the 360 right here. So I'm doing the podcast here, and I'm asking my friends. First, tell me who you guys are.
Jason Alger, Beard and Bowler, commercial filmmakers, help nonprofits raise funds and awareness through power of storytelling with video.
Amen, brother. You guys are like crushing this. Okay, so tell me, happiest gala moment.
Happiest gala moment had been Eva's Village when they went from 670 to a record-breaking 1.1 million one night after a video. That was happiest gala moment.
That's epic. Okay, hate to say it, cringiest gala moment.
I think the cringiest one is when someone got up, gave a long talk explaining the video that they were going to see.
Okay.
Then they started the video without audio. And about 15 seconds in, after the cold open that was supposed to grab everybody, the video started playing, and the guy got up. He was like, "Let's start the whole thing over," and played the video afterwards. Then they got up afterwards and talked more, which is less is always more.
Yeah.
You know, grab their heart and then ask them to act, and that's typically the mistake. You need to fill in the gap of silence because people feel uncomfortable, but it's in that discomfort that people need to just rest.
That's right.
You know?
Man, you couldn't have said it better myself. That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, you guys are epic sponsors of Fundraising Day here in New York City.
Yes,
Thanks for all the work that you do. I think this is our anniversary.
Is it?
It is. I met you last year at this time.
Yes, that's right.
And what a record-breaking year that we've had together.
Crazy.
Awesome.
You and Aaron are awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
I recommend you guys everywhere. When we're doing videos, I'm like, you need an auctioneer.
Well,
I'll be fine.
Seriously, every time.
every time. Well, when we're talking videos, you're our guys. So thank you much. All right, you're getting to work. I got to go
Yes, sir.
shake some hands. So we'll see you a little later. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, dude.
Woohoo! All right, love those guys. Yeah, you had to have a great video. You have a great storytelling before you start your fundraising. Set the golden goosebump moment. That's the magic that happens. 1,200 fundraisers in this room this afternoon for the luncheon. The keynote today is going to be given by the executive director of the Robin Hood Foundation. And for some organizations, you look up at the Robin Hood Foundation and you see the amazing event that they do, and I think they raise like 20-30 million. It's such a catalyst for generosity and a catalyst for transformation, and Robin Hood's doing it right. They take their events seriously. I love it. I'm excited to hear them speak. But yes, here we are. This will be buzzing here in just a little bit. Clients wear many hats, and they need a place to work sometimes, even if they're at the conference. And Aspire Hearts is very, very proud to sponsor this and give a place to have some silence, have a space to check the emails and do the work while they're networking and learning. So hey there, everyone. I am here with the HGA, there we are, fundraising team. And I've been working with HGA, since the founding. I think it was hot giveaways. But now it has evolved and transformed into so much more. So tell me who you are and what you do.
Sandy Hilsenrath. I'm a fundraising consultant.
Tom Suma, same thing.
Courtney Surratt, also a fundraising consultant.
And New Yorker.
And New Yorker, yes. I mean, not New York City, but Long Island, but New York at heart.
It's all the same. It's all the same. We're still New York. Our address is still New York.
That's right.
All right, so I'm filming the podcast today, Heart of the Gala podcast. HGA has been such great partners with us over the years and provide consignment travel, which we are full proponents of. We are huge supporters of consignment travel, especially with really good vendors, which HGA is. Okay, so I'm going to go through here real quick, and I'm going to ask you, what was your happiest gala moment?
Ballroom magic, right? When you walk in and something, a paddle goes up and it's just something you didn't expect, especially during the paddle race, during the Fun to Deed.
Okay, I love it. That's in alignment.
Yeah, I don't have a specific one, but I was at a gala and somebody won the big raffle and got up on stage and they donated it back to the organization, and then I believe it was you ended up turning it into an auction item and raised like an extra 12 grand for him. It was crazy.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was super awesome. Yeah. Right on. Okay, now are you ready?
Okay, I think I'm ready. I would just say overall, like, I love just seeing a wow moment, in the crowd, no matter what that item is. I mean, I think experience-based travel always attracts, right, a wow moment, and I think too, like, obviously the auctioneer piece ties into it, right? You guys create a lot of wow moments, but it's also having those wow things.
Absolutely. Well, we love putting it together, the wow moments, the wow things, and I love the Oprah moment. That's my favorite. Like, you're going to Tuscany. You're going to Tuscany.
That's right.
Speaking of Tuscany, we got a Tuscan Villa for 6 that we're advertising here.
Sure.
Crazy for Cabo. So many good stuff here at Fundraising Day. Thanks for being exhibitors and sponsors of this. This is super awesome.
Yeah,
all right.
Awesome to be
Thanks
here.
for stopping by.
Thank you.
All right. Hey there, everyone. I am with one of them.
Diana Fragnita.
Diana, I've known you now, what?
Years.
7, 8,
Too
10?
long. Too long.
Many moons.
Many moons.
Anyways, Diana, it really helps a lot of nonprofits with their fundraising events and is with One Cause, one of our favorite fundraising platforms. And we're asking the question today, what is your happiest gala moment?
Okay, I will start with the happiest gala moment. It was really when I first started working at One Cause, and I was just learning about fundraising and galas, and I was at the ALS gala in this very hotel,
No way.
actually. Yes, at the Marriott. And it was the mission moment. And it was probably one of the first times that I saw a mission moment and what that entailed. And I don't know if you guys all know about ALS, but it is a terrible, terrible disease.
Horrible.
But the auctioneer at the time, who I don't remember, it was so many moons ago, actually, did such an amazing job at really explaining the depth of the disease and how much the organization needed the help of everyone in that room to go towards some funding and some studies. And then they showed the video. So it was the first time I kind of got to see like the video and how important that is, married with the person delivering the message.
Right.
And it was so impactful.
No,
It
we're
was
good.
so impactful that I actually could not stay in the room anymore. I was bawling. I was crying. And I ran out, composed myself, and then came back in to many, many hands going up and to a wonderful mission moment. So it was one of the first mission moments I saw that stays with me till this day. So when I'm talking to anyone, I always bring that one up.
Beautiful. And then, so that was your most beautiful, most
That was
happiest.
my most beautiful, most happiest moment.
Now cringe.
My cringe moment was, I won't say the organization, but it was at the Pierre Hotel here in New York.
Okay.
And this was it's a lovely organization that does amazing work. And I had been to their gala the previous year. And when it came time for their mission moment, it was super, super successful. And they did such a great job. This year, that particular year, they had decided, I had just been standing with the executive director, and she says, "Oh, we're so excited. We got," I don't remember his name, but he was like an NFL player.
Right, celebrity.
We got, let's say, Joe Smith, who was like the top NFL player at that time, to do our mission moment. And he's going to help us raise so much money. And I said, "Oh, wow."
Interesting.
And at the time, I thought, wow, interesting. I don't think I've ever seen like a sports person lead a mission moment. I usually see people like Bobby Davis.
Yes,
do that,
a professional fundraiser.
And so I was in the room, right, because I was monitoring the technology and doing all that. And this gentleman walks up, and literally from the moment that he got on stage, it was visible to me and probably to the room that he was super uncomfortable.
No.
Not that he was not that he didn't believe in the mission or the organization, but that's not what he does.
It's not his position.
It's not his position. And he was super uncomfortable with asking for money. And looked like he was super uncomfortable just even being on stage and even talking about the mission.
Right.
And when I tell you, it was like, wah, wah, wah. It was a complete flop. And I happened to be standing next to the executive director at the time. And I just looked at her, and she looked at me, and she goes, "Oh my God, that was a mistake. I'll never do that again."
That hurts. So
I bring that up too, because a lot of times when I speak with nonprofits and they're like, "Oh, we're on a budget, we're this, we're that," the one thing I always say is you must hire professionals to do your fundraising. And especially if you're going to have a mission moment or a live auction, it's probably where you can raise
paramount.
the most amount of money.
yeah.
So that's my cringy moment. So thank God for people like you.
Amen. Well, so now One Cause had just done a huge study on fundraising events.
We did.
Was there any metrics that compared professional auctioneer to amateur?
We didn't. That's a little bit harder. We didn't.
Okay.
We did not capture that metric, but what we did capture was that donors who do attend galas, a couple of things. One, they could be your biggest donors when they participate in an auction,
Right.
whether it be silent or live.
Yep.
Right? They could be and are a recurring donor.
Yes.
And we also, based on some data, they also happen to donate, I think I'm getting this number right, $525 more when they participate in an auction, whether it's silent, whether it's live. So
Okay.
they seem to be your most,
Nice.
ardent supporters. so to
Okay.
speak.
Okay. Hey, I will take that
But
data and I like it.
The other data is, because I know that there's always this conversation about, should we do an event? Should we not do an event? And from all the data that we received, you should do an event, because it's an opportunity to obviously get the community together,
Yes.
talk about all the good work that you're doing, continue to talk about the mission and get that word out and bring people together, not only to celebrate, but obviously to fundraise. And
Absolutely.
so every dollar spent, you'll reap
You'll
those,
see a
you'll reap
ROI.
those- you'll see the ROI.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Okay, I'm ready. Hi. Yeah, she's coming. Okay, okay. I think you just gotta wait. I gotta do my little dance. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
We're making a magnet.
Okay.
I'll do a regular photo, and then we have a special app that brings the magnet alive.
Okay.
And then I'll count down again for a 3-second video.
Okay, sounds good.
Here, so
I'll do something. I got this.
You look like you got it.
I got this.
3-second video.
Thank you. We made it. Here we are at the end of fundraising day here in New York City, and look at all my wonderful fundraisers we are having. That's right. Fundraising runs on happy hours and caffeine, and we already drank the caffeine, but now it's happy hour. But what a great day today. Learned so much. Was in a session talking about board members and getting them more engaged within the fundraising events. We talked about how to prepare your gala for success and how to prepare your major donors to be able to give there. And then I was just chatting with a great partner of ours, One Cause, and we were talking about other ways to be able to utilize the silent auction and the auctions to get more donors to be a part of it. But it's a great day. Met so many great people, so many great missions, and just super inspired. Batteries refilled. Let's get going. Thank you again, AFP NYC. Super proud to be a sponsor of this event. Super proud to be a sponsor of the chapter over the next year. And I'm really pumped up on fundraising right now. And I think that's the whole point about Fundraising Day. New York City, 2025. Thanks again, everybody. And yeah, time for happy hour. All right, bye.